Hey everybody, welcome to One Shots, episode 7, I believe. And here is our lovely party. Would each of you guys introduce yourselves and your characters, if you don't mind? Starting with Cliff.
Yo, character is Cliff. I'm Chris. Doctor do a lot in chat as well. I'm this big stereotypical barbarian because I don't know. Neil's got no imagination or something.
Lovely. Burgess, please introduce yourself.
I'm known as Archivist in chat. My character is Burgess, the Black Wizard. And I'm an evil motherfucker, apparently.
Alright, Path.
Hi, I'm Neon Bandicoot, and today I'm playing Path, the Red Cleric.
Crag.
Hey, I'm Red. Today I'm playing Crag, the angry, emo, ugly fighter guy. So I guess basically I'm Orochimaru with a Phantom of the Opera complex.
Alright. And Flitch.
Hi, my name is Rolf. My character's name is Flitch. He's a thief, and he surprisingly likes to steal stuff.
Very surprisingly. Never would have saw that one coming. So, where are we? So, the party is gathered in Valesburg, hanging out in a tavern. It's in the evening, kind of your ordinary tavern in Valesburg. A couple of rowdy people hanging about, a few spellcasters filtering through here and there, and everything seems to be going kind of well. You have a table to yourselves, kind of back in a darker area of the room, and people are kind of leaving you alone. What are you all doing?
I'll go buy a
Drinking.
drink.
Drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
Excellent.
somebody buy me a drink? I don't have any money.
Actually, I don't think I have money either.
You all
but
have enough money to
we'll roll with it.
feed and house yourself for a few days, but you're all pretty much on the broke side.
I can sell my clothes if need be. Although I don't know who wants Black Wizard robes.
All right. So you guys go up to the bar and get yourself a drink. What do you order?
I just
Beer.
take the bartender's
Ale.
recommendation, I guess.
Ale, beer.
Yeah, regular shit.
Mead if we've got it.
Yes, they
I'm gonna
do
get
have beer and
two things of ale, one in for each hand. Dual wielding that shit.
define a thing of ale.
Dual wield those
What's the
floggings.
biggest receptacle of ale.
Biggest receptacle of ale they allow.
Not a barrel
Give
or
you a
anything.
barrel.
I can hold in one hand. A barrel in each hand. Well, what can I have?
Okay. So you guys grab some drinks, sit back down at your table, and kind of, sip your drinks, eat a little bit of food, and the night kind of, it's a slow evening, not a lot happening, and fairly soon people start to leave and it starts to get dark. And a little bit before you decide to go to bed, a person walks in through the front door, and after taking a glance about the room, strolls over to you. He's about 5'11". He seems very kind of stiff and proper. Short blonde hair, no armor, no weapons, and fairly nice clothing. He walks up to you guys and says, "May I sit down?"
What do you want?
I'll move one of my barrels to give him some room. Just over a bit.
I just glare at him.
I am simply looking for people that are looking for work, and you lot seem like you could find. It's like you could use a job.
I
That's
think
what's
we
in
could
it
use
for us.
another drink.
I think so too.
Yeah,
And
I
he
could
walks
use another
over to
one.
the
I've only got two
bartender.
barrels here.
Walks over to the bartender, says a few words, comes back, and the bartender starts bringing drinks.
Neil, as he
over.
walks to the bar, I want to detect magic on him.
Okay. Yes, he is wearing a magical necklace, and his pants are magical as well.
This guy's magic. So when he gets back, I want to ask, is your name Mike?
It is not Mike.
What is your name, good sir?
Don't worry about my name. I am merely a middleman between you and someone else. Now, are you interested in looking for work?
If it pays well.
what if it pays extremely well? Would you be willing to accept dangerous work?
I'd love to.
Yeah.
Well, within
How
reason.
extreme is this extreme?
I didn't say extreme.
When you say extremely well,
You've
you said
got to be able
extremely
to
well.
live to spend your
How,
gold.
how extremely well?
How extremely well do you need? I can offer you
Look-
each 1,000 gold.
I
The
have
more gold
this,
you give us, the
this
better it will
lifelong
be.
desire. I have this lifelong desire to own a two-handed axe.
I'm
It's
sure
just- I
with
just
the
don't-
money we give you, you could buy many two-handed axes.
Sweet. Well, then that's like extremely, extremely well enough for me.
Excellent. So, do you think you would be willing to partake a dangerous mission outside of town? It would be... How should I put this? I need you to explore a building, and map the floor plan out for me. Just bring me back a map of this building. That's all.
This building is
See.
likely to have things inside that are interested in stopping us mapping the building.
I don't know whether they're interested in stopping you from mapping the building, or they're just hungry or grumpy. I'm not sure their motivation, but yes, you will probably be accosted and stopped along your route.
Are
Well,
there any
it
chance
depends.
there might be treasure?
Pauses and says, "Yes and no. There would be a great amount of treasure, none of which you should touch.
Ah, so it's cursed.
Cursed or trapped, or
That's my least
don't
favorite kind of
touch
treasure.
any of the treasure.
Yeah.
Don't touch
Oh.
anything that looks valuable or looks useful.
So we shouldn't bring a monkey sidekick.
I recommend against it.
Well, sweet, I'm down. Let's go. Where is it?
Sounds
Go.
easy enough.
Excellent. I will meet you here tomorrow with further details. I just needed to make sure that I could find someone to do the job right.
Now, is this on
That's
the
us.
down? Is this hush hush, or is it just?
Yes, would need you to keep this between us, me and you, between my employer and you, and
Okay.
that's about it.
I assure you,
Ask
if
who
I
his
had a
employer
last
is.
name, discretion would be my middle name, but I don't. Unfortunately, I was just called Cliff.
Uh-huh.
It's like the saddest thing in my life.
Well, we can't all be noble born now, can we?
No.
Any other questions? Excellent.
Nah.
I will meet you back here tomorrow around this time. He kind of tips his hat to you and walks out.
Did he
that
say
was
where?
ominous.
I mean,
Could I
don't
tail
know.
him back to where he's going?
In theory, why not? Do you?
I'm just gonna kind of go walk out the door and glance at where he's going.
I drink his
Follow
drink while he's
anything.
gone.
He did leave it. So he is walking east toward, into town further. You're kind of near the edge of town.
Okay, I'll just walk back in.
Oh, okay. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna scavenge for a couple of very bric-a-brac kind of items. Just gonna go outside the tavern just right before I go to bed. Gonna look for sort of a long pole, long stick, anything that's sort of long and staff-like.
Just
Call it a
lying
walking
about.
stick.
Um,
You never know. Even if I have to go to the edge of if there's some trees or something lying around.
Yeah, I mean, you walk outside of town, and you can find yourself a walking stick. It's not very straight, but it's it'll.
But
do
it's
for a walking
long?
stick. Yeah, it comes to shoulder height.
Oh, okay. Is there anything slightly longer, maybe a foot above my height?
How long do you look?
I'll spend 20 minutes.
No.
Okay. For that, I'll look for any brick or any chunks of rock or something fairly heavy, about the like carryable but has some weight and heft to it.
Yeah, you find some rocks, various
Okay.
sizes.
I'll get a few of those, not too many, but enough that I can comfortably take with me. Then I'll go back to my room. Is there a
Okay.
mirror? Do they supply us with a mirror or anything
No,
like
there are
that?
no mirrors in your room. I'm sorry.
Nothing reflective or anything like that?
No.
Is there a lantern?
It's a
Or
candle.
do they have it's a candle? Does it have a
Yeah.
holder? Any
There's,
sort of holder?
In the bedroom, there's nothing reflective. In the downstairs area, the glass is reflective. Like there's some glass windows downstairs in the lobby. Slash
Oh,
tavern.
okay. But there's candles in the room, like
Mhm.
metal holder or something?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pocket that.
Okay.
Is there's bedding?
Yep. There's bedding.
There's like a crappy blanket or something?
Yeah. There's a sheet and some small blankets.
Oh, okay. Just like hotel soaps, I'm gonna palm that as well.
The blankets.
Just one of them.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
It'll make sense later. Don't worry.
All right. Done.
I'm not asking questions. I'm just
Any-
watching this happen. Or maybe not.
Anything else you guys want to do?
I'll make sure I finish my drink.
Okay. You do finish your drink.
Sweet.
Sweet.
I'm finishing mine, both of them.
Okay.
Nope. Finish drinks.
Drinks are finished. Anything else you want to do before you go to bed?
Is anybody gonna watch tonight?
I don't think we need to.
I'll divide it in fourths maybe. 3 hours apiece. Or 4
I mean,
hours
there are
apiece.
5 of us.
There are 5 of us, but some of us need 8
Yeah.
hours to
I mean,
memorize.
I just
spells.
had 2 barrels of beer. I don't know how effective you'd expect my watching to be. I mean, I'll have a go at it.
Okay.
I'll take first watch.
So we'll divide it in thirds then for the non-magic users can sleep.
Okay.
Or the magic users can sleep rather.
I'll cast Blessed Watchfulness on whoever's going first.
That's me.
Okay.
Okay. What does Blessed Watchfulness do?
Mm. While Blessed Water Sentinel remains alert, awake, and vigilant. Takes a roll of 1 to surprise someone under the effect. Resist
Okay.
sleep spells.
Okay. Lovely. Okay, so you guys take watch and go to sleep. Nothing happens throughout the course of the night, and you wake up the next day refreshed and can rememorize spells.
I'll just keep the same ones I had yesterday.
Okay. Sweet. Is there anything you want to do during the day today at all?
Before the guy comes back to meet us, like as he's coming in, I'm gonna cast ESP on him. Like ready the casting so I don't have to do it right in front of him.
Okay. Well, he won't be back until evening, so you have a full day
Okay.
to do whatever shenanigans you want to do.
You just sit there in the bar, aiming at the door, waiting for him to walk in with his
Yeah,
kind of
I'm sitting in a corner just staring at the door
spell
with
at the
my
ready.
hood up. I assume I have a hood since I'm a black wizard.
He's coming at night, so we're gonna another night of sleep before we head out.
Well, maybe. I'll just spend the day drinking lightly. I won't get drunk and talk to some women.
All right.
Yeah, I'll drink during the day to wait for him.
I'll do some more pointless trash hunting. Things like scraps of metal, leather cords and stuff if you can find it. That's a wire, broken glass. You know, very minimal. If there's, I have a little bit of money, not much, but if I can visit the local farrier or blacksmith or mason and pick up a small hammer, chisel, anything like that on the cheap. You know, maybe he has a really old, really rusty set that'll let go for a couple copper because he's just sitting there. You know, because tools get rusty after a long time.
All right. You can pick up a small hammer for.
You know, just very, inconsequential stuff. You know, you never know.
Um,
Very small, very portable, but you never know what you need for dungeoneering.
Okay. You don't get any chisels. You do get a hammer. You get a little bit of twine. Can you write all this down somewhere, as you get it?
Okay.
Same stuff as you got the day before, just so someone's got a record because I'm not writing it down.
Rocks, chisel, twine, staff, candlestick holder.
Small hammer, a little bit of leather, like a small leather strip, as if it was like used to close a bag or something.
Yeah, never know what you need it
Yeah,
for.
it's about
A blanket, and then I guess if there's any rope, cheap rope or anything like that. Bale, yeah, I'll visit wherever there's a farmer guy. I'm looking for the bale twine. There's usually always extra bale twine for cheap,
yeah. You can get a couple feet of bale twine.
which is, actually sturdy enough to carry a lot of stuff without actually
Yeah,
having to pay godly amounts.
yeah.
Okay, just whatever, bric-a-brac. There's no reflective surfaces, no glass, no mirror.
Not that you can find easily for free. You could pay for. You could buy some, but you don't have the money. And you could try and steal some, but you don't have. I mean, just
Nope, just wandering the streets for probably the morning, then going back for lunch.
no, nothing significantly reflective.
Good enough.
I'm gonna see if there's anywhere I can kind of peruse, like a museum or an art gallery or somewhere to further my culture and break the typical barbarian stereotype. Nothing involving reading, though, because I can't do that.
So what do? Like go to an art gallery or something?
If there's something like that around, yeah, and admire it.
There's a really big stump.
Yeah, you're kind of big and intimidating with all your weapons, and when you try and like walk into the jewelry store or the art
Wasn't talking about a
galleries
jewelry
around
store.
town, they kind of shoo you out. Like, no, get out of here. We don't. No meatheads allowed.
I feel
Yeah.
I go back to the bar massively dejected, like hugely depressed, and just kind of drink my sorrows, and then some extra.
Okay, you have successfully drank your sorrows.
Is the bartender here right now the same one who was there last night?
Nope, different guy.
Okay. Then I don't do anything.
Okay.
I just sit in the corner staring at the door.
All right. So the day passes. Eventually, the same bartender from last night does show back up later in the
Okay.
evening.
When,
I go
when
up-
when the new bartender
I-
comes in, I want to go ask him if he recognized the guy that saw us yesterday and if he can tell us anything about him.
Couldn't say. Don't recognize the lad. Did you have something you were going to say, Burkus?
Actually, I was going to do exactly the same thing. So
Yeah.
I was kind of sitting in the corner watching him talk to the bartender.
Okay. No, nothing eventful. So, eventually, you're all sitting around waiting, and as the night gets pretty late again, the same man comes back in, but this time he's wearing a heavily traveling cloak, and he only like takes the hood down once he steps inside. He comes right up to you guys again.
I cast ESP on him from under the table.
Okay.
When you say from under the table, you mean your hands are under the table and you're kind of...
Yeah, just my hands
you're-
under the table. I'm
actually,
not like...
You're under the table, like...
Well, there's no public decency laws to worry about.
not even suspicious.
The caster is able to detect the surface thoughts of any creature in the range except for those of undead creatures without minds. The ESP is blocked by 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of other metal other than lead or shinthi. Well, probe the surface thoughts of the creature performed from getting simple instinctual thoughts from lord or creatures. Probes. No saving throw. Does not. Fuse to the new program or channel. Saving throw has failed. The caster blah blah blah. Okay, so you get to probe his surface thoughts and kind of get a feeling about what he is thinking or feeling. So you're getting surface thoughts of, I don't know how to describe. Surface thoughts? Simple instinctual thoughts from lower order creatures. Pros. Okay, okay. So the surface thoughts you're getting from this guy are, I need to get this job done. I hope they don't run, and I kind of feel sorry for them.
Okay. I sit there quietly,
Yeah.
staring at him.
Okay. So he walks in, says to you all, I see you're all still here and still willing to take the job.
Yes.
Excellent.
Sounds like easy money.
Yeah, pays well.
Pays well. Easy money is questionable. Anyway.
Are we the
Harvey-
first group you've sent?
Excuse me?
Are we the first ones you sent on this errand?
Yes.
Can I sense to see if he's telling the truth or not?
I mean, how do you know more than what you can sense from what I was saying?
Oh, okay.
So, if you would follow me back to my place, I would have some tools for you and some simple instructions.
Nod and follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
Let's
walks. He walks out of the room. You guys follow along with him. He heads kind of into town a little bit, inside the inner wall. The guards let him pass, let you guys pass as well, and goes over to a simple and on the smallish side of a house. Inside the first room is kind of like a kitchen-ish area, and there's a table, a fairly large table, with a bunch of things laid out on it. There is some nice heavy canvas with some ink and some pens. There are some, what do you call it? Some spikes, some iron spikes.
Pitons.
Yeah.
Pitons.
Sure. 30 feet of silk rope. One of you already has a bunch of rope on you, though. And there is a... what was it called? Damn it, I'm blanking on the word. Just a small glass ball about the size of my fist, maybe a little bit smaller.
Crystal ball?
Yes, I had trouble
Okay.
coming up with the word crystal ball. I couldn't get it. It was just...
I feel like you're in denial after that first incident.
Yes. Yeah, just... Crystal. Damn, that one's such a hard guy.
Does
This one
anything around feel particularly cultural that I might observe and kind of stroke my chin like this?
His clothing seems fine and advanced compared
Did
to
we
your
see any guards or servants or anyone else around as we came
No.
inside?
Nope.
No signs of other habitation, frequency.
No, the house is actually very clean. Surprisingly clean. Well, maybe not surprising, but cleaner than any of you would keep your house.
Can I establish how the quality of the material he's gathered? Like, is it average grade adventurers or top notch?
It's all fairly standard. Maybe a little bit on the better side, but nothing exceptionally exceptional.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna inspect a python spike thing.
Hmm.
Check for bluntness on the edge.
It seems pretty solid. The one end is very nice and pointy. The other is nice and flat. It's for you to hammer things in with.
I'm gonna thumb the edge and say, "This kind of feels dull." I'm gonna go up to the benefactor guy and say, "Are you trying to get us killed? Like, this kind of looks dull." And then I'm gonna show it to him.
Says it's fine.
Does
Oh.
he let me get close?
Yeah, he does.
Show it to him. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna try and drive the python into his eye.
Roll the hit.
Just D20.
Yeah, just well D20 plus your melee attack, and he's very surprised.
Let's
so-
keep in mind that I brought it right up to his face.
Yeah. So D20 plus your melee adjust, plus 2 for surprise bonus, and then I would say the called shot on the eye would be at like minus. Well, if you're that close and having a conversation, it wouldn't be as bad as if you're in normal combat. So I'd say instead of -8, if you're that close, I'd say it's only -4.
Okay, so that's +7 with surprise, and then -4, so that's +3, I believe. So it's 5 for melee, 2 for surprise, and then the -4, so that's +3.
Uh huh. Roll the hit.
Okay. Ooh.
You miss
Oh, dear.
badly. You rolled a 2. Oh yeah, chat. You guys.
I was
can't see
kidding! It was a joke! Ah,
that. Okay,
gotcha,
guys.
didn't I?
Roll initiative.
Oh god.
Oh, jeez.
Well, if it would have worked.
Okay. Let's do this. What is everyone doing?
How do I initiative? Where does it say?
Okay,
Oh,
so
0?
your initiative is going to be D8 plus whatever your weapon speed is for whatever weapon you're using. If you're not making an attack, just tell me what your action is, and then I will
That's
give
right.
you your initiative
Yeah.
for it.
I was just checking on the sheet, see if I had any. But I don't.
Is it if you're not making a melee attack, or if I'm casting a spell, do I still
Then you'd
roll
use
with
your
the weapon
casting
speed?
time. You'd use D8 plus
Okay.
your casting time of your spell.
Well, I'm going to cast Scare on him. I'm looking for casting time now.
Okay, I gotta look. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys, what have you done? Fucking serious?
I mean, I'm
Might
trying
have
to
worked.
disengage the fight with this Scare, so... casting time 2. So D8 plus 2?
Yeah.
There's.
This guy seemed nice. He had cultural clothing.
There's.
Red.
I'm not doing anything, so I just stand and watch.
Crag, you got 3. No. What? Roll. Not D20. Roll D8 plus. What is your? What are you doing, Crag?
My initiative is -1.
Yeah, but shouldn't. What are
Your
you
weapon
doing
speed.
though? What is your
Oh,
action?
I'm gonna try and grapple him. Bind
Okay.
his hands.
So it
'Cause I'm
would
already
be-
right next to him.
Yeah, it'd be a D8 plus 2 minus 1 for what do you call it, for high dex, right? Yeah, for high dex. So it'd be D8 plus 1. I guess you can just keep the 4 on the D20 roll since that would also be covered by D8. So that'd actually be a 5 instead of 7.
I'm just gonna
Uh,
wait.
Dr. Dualaw is Cliff, and you got what? 12?
12. My name's Cliff. To save confusion.
Rolf, you were playing who?
I'm Fitch.
Fitch.
I'm not doing anything, so
Not doing anything?
I'm just dead. No, I'm just
Okay, I'm
watching.
sorry. I just saw the other thing above. Okay, so Fitch and Path aren't doing anything, right?
Right.
Okay. Oops. Crag should have gotten a 5. Crag should have gotten a 5, not a 7. There we go. Okay, Crag, you're first. What do? You try and grapple him?
I'm trying to eliminate his ability to move his hands.
Okay, so roll
Pin
to
him.
grab his hand, so d20 plus normal melee attack. D20 plus whatever your attack bonus is. I think it's 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Twenty-two. You grab
Wow.
hold of his hands.
Can I headbutt him? Is that still a minor action to stop him from speaking?
No,
Stun
you'd
him.
roll initiative if you want to headbutt him as well.
Well,
Just stack that onto there.
I'll wait. I'll wait to see if looks like he's trying to talk or anything. If he's not trying to say, like if he doesn't look like he's trying to speak like a verbal component, then I'm not going to headbutt him.
Okay, he is going to try and break your grip, so oppose
Okay.
strength check with him. So d20 plus your strength.
$23.
23. Okay. He rips his hands out of your hands, and he has to roll initiative again for whatever he wants to do. Okay. Is there anything that... Have you changed your action? Are you doing anything else now?
Nothing else going on in those few seconds? I don't see
And
anyone
those
else
few,
doing anything?
all he does is pull his hands out from your hands.
I'll sidle back with a big grin.
Okay. Burgess, it's your turn.
All right, I'll cast Scare.
Okay. A spell causes creatures with fewer than 6 hit dice levels of occurrence to fall into fits of trembling and shaking, frightening creatures at -2, blah, 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 blah. If cornered, they fight with blah, blah, blah. On the elves, half-elves, and priests are allowed saving throws against this spell. Note this spell has no effect on the undead or on upper or lower plane creatures, blah, blah, blah. I feel like that's missing part of the description on that spell. Hold on. Let me find the full text. No, no, no. Where's my player's handbook? Page 187. Okay. It has no effect on him whatsoever.
Okay, then. I just kind of back up a little bit.
And you're gonna roll initiative? Are you gonna change your? Are you gonna do anything, or are you just backing up as well?
Now I'm just kind of backing off, making sure other people get hit instead of me if he decides to attack.
You notice that he is starting to back up into the corner of a room and start casting a spell. Cliff, you go at 12 initiative.
Yes.
What do you do?
I am going to cast Detect Scimitar Immunity on him, by which I mean attack him with my scimitar and see if anything happens.
Okay, roll to hit.
Right, let me just get this right. D20 plus 5. 13.
13 is a miss. You swing.
He was immune to the scimitar, guys. We're screwed.
Okay.
Are we really killing him?
I mean,
Does
good
anyone else
job.
want to start an action right now? Roll for initiative or anything? No?
I try yelling, everybody calm down.
Okay. He goes on his
Yeah, I'm
turn, and... What, did you say
I'm
something?
just going to do my initiative. I'm just going to do my initiative roll. It's not a very good one.
14.
But, I mean, if he's casting a spell, I'm going to get ready to go again.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine as
Yeah,
well.
I'm drawing my short sword.
You were at 13, now you got 14. Okay, he gets a spell off. Whoops. Where'd it go? Whoops, I'm on the wrong page, that's why. Nope, wrong page still. There we go. Okay, so he backs up in the corner of his room, finishes chanting his spell, and a giant fireball roars out of his hands into the center of the house, explodes, and everyone in the room, including him, takes 8d6 damage. You guys may have just killed the entire party right now.
86.
No.
I feel like we may have made a misjudgment.
Yeah. Yes, you may have
Saving-
I
made...
wouldn't say we.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we. I feel like a misjudgment may have been made. Any saving throws or anything are we talking here?
Yeah, you guys get saving throw versus, for half damage.
Sweet.
Quickest
5,
one-shots
10,
ever.
15, 20... I'm sorry, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 damage to everyone who fails a saving throw.
I live.
Your saving throw is... well, it's a fireball, so we'll do a fire resistance check instead of a spell resistance check. So,
So is that
D20 plus
D-
your fire resistance, which can be found on the first page of your character sheet in the lower left-hand corner. And you need to roll a 20 or above.
Please roll 20 gods. Save me. Ah!
Okay. Does anyone die?
I'm straight up dead. Yeah.
Like, straight up dead?
I have 11 hit points.
You have 11 hit points and you die at -9. Burgess, you are dead.
Oh my god! Focus, no!
My God.
God damn it.
Wow. That, you know what?
Focus. You tried to stab him
35
in the first
minutes,
place,
buddy.
right?
35 minutes. This
As-
is a
As I
record.
go up in flames, I yell, fuck you guys.
But it was you tried to stab him in the first place, right?
Okay, Cliff, you
Yeah.
survived. You
Crap.
take half damage. You only take... what was the total? It's 27, right?
25.
25.
25.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, yeah. So, Cliff, you take half of 25, rounded up is 13.
Do I mark that down on the sheet?
Yeah,
Yes, I do.
I'm keeping track as well.
Okay.
Crag, you
3.
rolled a 15, right?
Yeah, I should be at 3.
Okay. Yeah, so you take 5. And let's see, who is this over here? Path, did you pass or fail?
I failed. I'm at 4 life.
And last but not least, Flitch, you passed, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so you take 13. You're at 17. Sweet.
I want to try and run away while casting Cure Moderate Wounds on myself.
Okay, initiative, everyone that wants to make an action, roll initiative. Hold on, I gotta figure out what. I really did not expect to have to do this. This was really not expected, guys. Hold on.
I feel like this is karma.
I was
I-
the one that was joking. I was gonna fuck everything up, and then I'd die.
I'm so sorry that you're dead so soon, buddy. Okay, yeah. Where? Hold on, give me 1 sec. Figure out his actions before you choose yours.
Can I reload our autosave?
No, there's no autosave.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm still in the queue to hit him again with my scimitar, or to test for a scimitar immunity again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for initiative on that.
It's already in the
Oh
queue,
yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
you're already at 27. Did anyone
Yeah.
else want to make an initiative action?
It's 1d8 minus or plus whatever our initiative score is.
Yeah. Or yeah. So if you're using a weapon initiative, weapon speed, if you're just making a melee attack like fist or something, it's 2. If you're making some sort of kick, it would be 3. I'm sorry, 4.
Is there an initiative adjustment for healing?
Casting speed of the spell or casting time of the spell.
I need to find
Oh.
that.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and slam into him.
Okay. So
Yeah, hold him still while I hit him with this big sword. I'll promise I won't hit you.
Just trying to knock him over.
Sorry.
I promise I'll aim for him.
Okay, so Crag, you rolled a 10 for your initiative.
Yeah, it looks like it's
And-
plus 4 to kick.
Yeah, Bandicoot, you rolled a 10. Who are you playing, Bandicoot? I'm sorry, I don't recognize.
Path?
Path. There we
Is
go.
Neil's Skype crapping out for anyone else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, the stream just went down for a second, and your Skype has gone to like the lowest quality you've ever seen. It's like a 144p YouTube video right now.
Oh no.
It's all gone robot.
I'll be right back. Okay, are we back? Is this working? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Sounds good. No.
Sounds like a
Better.
little echo.
I don't know why Artemis bothered to rejoin, but yeah, everyone's back.
Nice.
Okay. Where were we? We were checking initiatives, right? Bandicoot, you were playing Path. You had just rolled initiative. Okay. He goes again, and he casts a spell and disappears, like completely gone from sight.
Oh, jeez. So now what, guys?
Neil, looking around the room, how many entrances, exits are there?
There is the single front door, and then there are 2 windows.
Are they open?
No, they're closed. And they do have glass in front of them.
Right. Anyone got anything they instantly want to do while I think about this?
Do we see anything valuable?
Yes, there are valuable items
I
lying.
don't think. I'm gonna like charge and swing my sword at where I kind of last saw him, like as fast as I can.
Okay, so you're still
Hopefully it
continuing
works
with
away.
your action.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, just trying to find the right everything. I didn't bother preparing the full spell list on ahead of time.
Rush of you.
I mean, why? Why should I? Who does this sort of thing, right?
Hey, if I'd rolled high enough, man. Who needs the gold he would have paid us?
Yeah, if you had rolled high enough. Well, yeah, you're right.
Chaotic evil, what can I say?
Um, I can't find what I'm looking.
So when you get a second, Neil, people in chat are saying party volume a bit low and your volume's a bit high.
I will fix that immediately. Done. Here we go. There it is. That I've got the name all mixed up. Oh, okay. So that is. Okay, so Path, you are dead, right? No, you're still
No,
alive.
I'm alive.
You're alive. Okay, so you and Crag go at the same time at 25.
Okay, I'm doing a moderate heal.
Roll for healing. You also don't forget your divine bonus of +1, so D10 +2 total.
Is everything in the room like in fire, like tapestries and stuff and whatever? Because the fireball just went off.
The entire house is on fire.
Ah, the culture is
Okay.
burning!
Yeah, sorry. The fireball made the house catch fire. I thought that was fairly straightforward, but yes, I should mention that.
Well, it's
Like
double
culture.
checking.
Yeah. Can't hurt to double check. So are all you guys just standing around the burning building as Crag
No,
runs
in
up?
that
No, I
case,
ran
I'm-
out. I ran away.
Okay.
I
Ooh,
would
don't open those-
look around and
don't
see
be
if
opening
there's...
those doors! Don't open anything. He's still in here. I think.
You
Working on that assumption for now. He's trapped in the burning house with us. I feel we have, if not a slight advantage, then at least not a massive disadvantage right now.
Crag, were you gonna do something on this turn as well?
I'm booking it.
You're running? You're running out the front door?
Damn it.
At 3 HP? Oh, yeah.
Cliff, are you blocking the front door or what?
No, I was. In fairness, I was still charging towards where.
Okay.
Well, where was he? Where was he standing? Was he like near the front door?
No,
Was he on the
you
opposite
guys were
door?
closer to the front door. He'd walked into the front door, kind of
Okay,
gone to
right.
the right to like look at the table, explaining the table to you. You guys walked in, picked something up, tried to stab in the eye. There would be a window
Got it.
behind him, and then a window on the other side of the room as well.
Is it like a latchable window, like an easily openable
You
window?
can't. You
Or-
haven't noticed yet, and it's with the house on fire, you can't really see at this point.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
if you got a little closer, you would be able to tell pretty quickly. But you're near the front door right now.
I'm booking it.
Okay.
For-
So you open the door and start heading out. Cliff or Path and Flitch, what are you guys doing?
I look around and see if there's anything immediately that looks valuable.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of value. There's the stuff that's on the table which wasn't that valuable, but you also notice that, like there's some plates and stuff that are still out on the table. Not a lot. There's a few, but it looks like the silverware is actually silver. So
You're also charred.
slightly charred, but silver is fine. There's clearly valuables throughout this house. If you
Okay.
Oh, it's on fire, so I just grab a few plates and maybe a goblet or something.
okay, so you just start like grabbing whatever you can and shoving it in
Yeah,
bags.
just quickly. I'm not like meticulous
Okay.
about it.
Path, what are you doing?
I'm going to heal myself again.
Okay. And Cliff, you're still making an attack where you think.
I mean,
he is-
how long has it been? Because if it's been like a few seconds since he disappeared, but if it's been like 20 seconds, I'm not gonna try and.
No, it's
Maybe
been
he's
like
just
4 or 5.
standing there.
It's been like 5 seconds.
In that case, like I'm not gonna go to exactly where it was, but in kind of near to that, I'm gonna make as big a swing, like in a big arc with my scimitar, just arcing out, trying to
Right.
like just feel them out, trying to hit in as
Okay.
big an area as I can.
Sure. Let me just roll for
Yeah, just figure out
so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're there. Okay. All right. Roll to hit.
Just to make a regular hit roll.
We're gonna give you. So you generally get -4 to attack invisible people because you're not attacking a specific spot. You're just trying to like swipe.
Yeah.
In general. So penalty of 4 to hit.
Okay. So I believe that puts me on D20 plus 1. Oh well,
13,
I mean that's gonna.
which is that
Last time.
misses.
Okay. After that, then my next thing that's going into the queue, I want to run over to the now open door and do my best to block it quickly. Like I'm just going to sprint over there and try and get in the way.
Okay. Let me just double check everything about the spell.
Oh, it might be like wraith form or something.
He went invisible, maybe.
Well, if he's ethereal, he might be able just to phase through all of it.
If
Okay.
you guys have
Just-
chat open, check what Zircon just linked in chat.
So, you guys from back near the window hear the muttering of some words, and then you see a blinding flash of light as a beam stretches out towards the front door, catching who in the party's left alive? Catching Cliff, who's trying to block the front door. Burgess, you're already dead at the floor. Path, you were leaving. Crag, you were
Yeah.
leaving, and Flitch, you were getting things. So, let's see. Who is still caught in the blast? Did Path make it out? Path made it out. Did Cliff make it out in time? Cliff did not make it out in time. Flitch, you were still clear. So, Crag and Cliff are caught in the blast of the spell aimed for the doorway.
I thought I was the first one outside.
I was the first.
Yeah, Path had called it far ahead of you. And this is like, it's an angled spell, so even if you're just a little bit outside, you're still going to get hit by it.
Okay.
Lance of Disruption, saving throw for half damage. So saving throw versus spell. Resistance check, basically, against spell. So d20 plus whatever it is in the lower left-hand corner for
Sure.
half damage. 14 is a fail. GG. And Crag.
What's up?
You're still caught in the blast.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Half damage is probably still enough to kill me. Or at least render me unconscious.
yeah. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, let me know how much damage that is.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
30 damage.
Oh,
Cliff, I think that's probably
that puts me
curtain-
just below. That's just one below.
one below -10 or one below.
No,
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 30,
puts me, I'm on,
you're at negative
yeah, it's
1.
43 total, so I'm
Yeah.
-1.
Okay, and Crag, you were at 3. Yeah, so you're GG'd as well. You get ripped apart in the blast of the spell, and your body gets torn to pieces as it flies outside. Half the the door breaks, part of the wall starts to collapse. Path is running outside. Cliff is unconscious at the doorstep. Flitch, you're inside. You're like middle putting a plate in this bag when you see this beam of light and force hit your allies, and they get ripped to shreds. What do you do?
I stop looting and I put my hands up.
Do I get blown backwards by it, or just kind of collapse?
You get blown outside by it.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of, as I fly through the door, I'm gonna be like, why does everyone in this town hate my culture?
What do I want to do?
So Path and Flitch, you're the only two conscious people at this point. Path, what are you doing? Flitch, what are you doing?
How far away is the wizard from me?
He's invisible still. You still can't see him.
Or the wizard in my party?
He's dead, but he is just on the other side of the table from you.
Usefully. On fire as well.
Oh, I thought he was at -1.
No, the fighter's
Hey.
at -1.
A barbarian's a -1.
Barbarian, I'm sorry.
Oh, Crag's at -1?
Yeah. What are you
Get
doing,
some
Flitch? Are you doing anything?
Path is gonna heal himself again with a moderate heal
Okay. As you run.
as I run
Where are you running, by the way?
back to the bar.
I need a drink
Like-
after this.
There's been huge explosions, and you're just like, fucking, I'm going back to the bar.
Badly in need of a drink.
Where's that other book? Okay,
sure
so you're
nobody
gonna
sees
heal
it.
yourself as you run to the back of the bar. Flitch, what are you doing? You said you put your hands up?
Yeah, and I start moving slowly towards the door, and I say, as you probably noticed, I did not attack you. These guys were not real my friends, and
Just
let's
tried to
just
steal
leave
his
it like
plate.
that. Yeah, hoping you didn't notice.
Okay.
Who are you trying to leave with them?
Make yourself a charisma check there, buddy. Do 20 plus your charisma. Oh, hey, well
Damn.
done.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
You managed to escape the house without dying.
Sweet.
This is so messed up.
And I think, well, I would say we should go to break, but I don't think you guys are going to survive very long. So we're not going to break. We're not going to break. Path, you escape. How much did you heal yourself for? Roll for heals. What are you casting?
Moderate heal.
Another 10. Okay.
Moderate wounds.
You've only taken 4 damage now. You're doing pretty good. So Flitch, where do you go once you leave the house?
I go to a bar at the opposite side of town. Opposite from the one where we were,
Okay.
where he found us.
All right. So what do you guys do once you get to these bars that you're going towards?
I just drink.
Same.
I order a scotch, whiskey.
Okay.
Beer.
Just gonna make the point that I'm, I'll take a while to bleed out. Tough guy. If any friendly kind of townspeople just happen to be hanging around, they could. Oh no, wait, everyone in this town hates me. I forgot.
Yeah. Well.
So you know how there's that theory of coming back as a revenant? If you want to get vengeance on the person that killed you?
Yes,
Like
Chad.
Craig's
I do
dead,
love,
so I
I
can't
do love
kill
that
him.
I'm like unconscious on the ground and everyone just left me. It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a drink. I'm done
Yeah,
with this.
everyone left. You do not survive. I promise you, you die.
Damn it.
Before anyone can get near you, you die.
That's 16 damage that has to happen. That's a long time. I feel.
Well, maybe you have assisted some help. is what I'm
Damn
saying.
it. Someone wants my clothes.
Hold on. All right. Actually, you know what? We are going to take a quick break while I figure out what the fuck these NPCs would actually do. I need some time to figure out what they would actually do because I don't want to just I don't want to be a DM hacks type of guy here. I'm going to take some time, figure out what's going on. We'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes, guys. Okay?
Time to write up some new
All right, guys, we are back with the next part of one shots. We're gonna call it. So, you guys are sitting at your separate bars, going, "Holy shit! What the fuck just happened?" An hour passes. We're gonna do you guys one at a time. Path. The door opens, and the same guy walks in, glances about the room, spots you. What do you do?
I roll a charisma check and tell him I didn't attack you. I'm just a cleric.
So you, I mean, is that you? I didn't attack you. I'm just a cleric. Is what you say?
Cleric for hire. Yep.
I mean, make yourself a charisma check if you want. Go for it.
Roll D20 plus charisma. Oops.
29.
Damn.
Pretty good. Pretty good. He looks at you and starts casting a spell.
Wow. He's not getting convinced.
Do you have any further actions?
Cast another moderate heal on myself.
Okay, so roll for initiative on casting your spell. D8 plus your... spell speed.
Oops. Yay.
6. Well done. You go first. You cast a moderate heal on yourself. D10 plus 2. 4,
Oh, no.
which is perfect. Well, that's all you had left that was
Jesus.
missing. So you're at full health. He casts Hold Person on you. Make a saving throw. So D20 plus your spell resistance.
Where is resistance?
Lower left corner, it's 7.
D20 plus 7?
Yeah.
12. Nope.
Nope. Nope.
I realize I'm almost certainly not buried at this point, but, you know, like rolling in my grave, but I kind of turn in the street instead. That's what happens.
So you are completely frozen in place. The person walks up to you. Everyone in the bar goes dead silent and just watches this happen. He walks up to you, looks at you, like does one of these, like staring at you in the eyes, puts a hand on your shoulder, pulls out something from his pocket. It looks like a small wooden thing with movable parts. It's hard to see, and he kind of like flicks it around his hands for a moment, and then the two of you disappear together. You are teleported to another location. Let's flip over to Flitch.
Yeah, I'm
Flitch.
just I'm drinking, sitting with my back against the wall so I can see the door. And yeah.
Do you
That's
have
it.
any particular type of bar that you picked, or just a bar?
No, just well,
First
I
one you
think a
came
bar.
across, is there like you want a quiet bar, a loud bar, a big bar, a small bar,
Go
crowded?
to the cop bar.
a crowded bar.
You go to a crowded bar?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're in this crowded bar, hanging out, and I'm sorry. Describe your positioning and everything again.
I'm positioning myself so I can see the door, and I have my back against the wall.
Okay. You got your back against the wall. You keep an eye on the door. The door opens. A man dressed all in black walks in, and the bar starts to get quiet, and people slowly take a look, and then everyone shuts their face. It is an elf wearing long black robes, and he starts to walk through the bar, kind of peering about.
Okay, let's see. I try to sneak out among. I'm not that tall, am I? 5'5". All right, I try to make my way through the crowd, just blending in and making my way towards the door, like
Okay.
a bit sudden.
You have
Subtle.
a hiding check. So roll your hide
Yep.
check, D20 plus 9. And I'll give you
Good luck with
a
this one.
plus 5 bonus for it being a crowded room and everything.
So +5 in addition.
Yeah.
Okay.
26. Very, very good. Oh, no one will believe me unless I actually show this on camera, so you guys know that I'm not cheating. We're looking at the clear die. Hold on. Let's get this open so we can actually make sure that we're looking at the clear die, guys. What does that show?
Oh my god.
That shows a natural 20, guys.
Kill him.
He spots you walking through the crowd, points at you,
No
and
Assassin's
sa-
Creed shit for you today.
and says stun. And there is no saving throw on power word stun. You cannot move. He walks up to you, puts a hand on your shoulder, says a word, and you guys disappear together. Path and Flitch, you two wake up together. Well, not wake up. You two are... First, Path. Path gets here first. Path, you find yourself in a very, very dark room. The only light is coming from way, way above, and it looks like it's coming through a doorway, and you can kind of see a bit of a staircase. There's some clinking about. So a word is spoken in a language you don't understand, and again, you're still held. And a small orb starts to glow gently. You see that there are a series of cages, iron cages, lined up on the ground. There is a pool with like a slightly raised fountain or something. It's not like fountaining, but like a pool down here. And you see that there is actually a staircase that winds all the way up. You're in a cylindrical chamber, 30 feet across, probably 80 feet high. As your eyes adjust, you notice that there are other things in here too. Things that are not quite alive, not quite dead. There are creatures with 6 legs. There are creatures with 3 heads. There are twisted abominations of life that should not exist. And as this happens, the mysterious man in front of you pushes you into a cage and slides it shut on top of you. You're not here 20 minutes. I mean, eventually the holding wears off and you can move around again. But a few minutes later, in a flash of light, a medium-height elf in black robes appears with Flitch, who is currently stunned for 4d4 rounds, but this can all happen within 4 rounds. But let's do the 44 plus whatever. Holy shit, 4422. Yeah, you're still super stunned. You get put into a separate cage, and you get patted down by the elf. He takes all your stuff. So both of you are equipmentless and trapped in cages, surrounded by abominations. The 2 figures walk up the staircase, say a word, and the light goes out, and you are plunged into darkness. And you hear, not necessarily screams, but strange noises, like almost as if these almost life creatures are trying to speak to one another. It sounds sloppy and wet.
Organic.
And it sounds like they are suffering deeply.
Damn.
So, I guess I wait till Flitch is unparalyzed, unstunned, and ask him how he's doing.
Well, he took all my stuff, so that sucks.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any point in continuing at this point because there's... I mean, if you guys want to continue, we can, but I can almost guarantee you there's no escape. And you're just going to be tortured for the rest of your life. And
I feel as soon as the good village folk have me back on my feet, I can go and rescue them.
You had your throat slit very shortly after they ran away.
Actually, I think we might be able to get out.
Okay.
What is the cage setup like?
It
Is there
is
like
a 3 foot tall, 2 feet or 3 foot. It's a 3x3 cage, 3x3x3 cage, with iron bars that slide down and then lock in front with like a nice big padlock.
There's a padlock. Okay. I don't know if I have anything to deal with that. Can I summon an animal spirit and try and break the lock with it?
With what powers?
Well, it says summoning animal spirit, so
What? Do you have that spell?
it's a level 3 spell.
All right. You don't have summon animal spirit. I'm looking at your spells.
You gave me... Okay, never mind then.
Wait.
Yeah,
Are you
it's
It's in the list. It's in the list for today.
for path?
Yeah. Yeah. If you look in
Yep.
Skype chat.
And Skype, you linked it.
Yeah, but this is his list of available spells. And Summon Animal Spirit is not on that list of spells.
Oh, then I'm looking at a different list than what you showed me.
Looks like we have to go back to the start and play the whole thing again with the right spells,
Yeah.
Neil.
I don't think so.
That's
I
unfortunate.
think we did everything wrong.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at this, you don't even have Cure Moderate Wounds.
Looking at the-
Oh man, gonna have to go back to that quick save.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think that you've been... Well,
This game.
oh no. No, current spells, not potential spells.
Okay.
Well,
Did you take my thieves pick that I hid in my boots?
that you hid in your boots.
Of course.
Yeah,
You took
yeah,
the
they
boots.
found the thieves picks in the
Aw.
boots.
Crap.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're stuck in this dungeon and that's the
You're
end.
stuck in the dungeon. Eventually they come down and
Dissect you.
they use you for experimentations. Any communication with them is ignored, and they just kind of perform experimentations on you, trying to merge you with other creatures. Slowly, your mind starts to fade apart, and as it gets melded with other animals and other things, and you feel people walking through your consciousness, and you feel yourself walking through others, and you slowly are turned into monstrosities and abominations. And you
So this
wish
is
for
the
death
prison
every
for
day.
Full Metal
Yes.
Alchemist.
Well,
I've never
glad
seen
I
Full Metal
died
Alchemist, but
Oh,
if it sounds like that, then yeah.
Chimera.
Okay. Well, good game, guys. I feel bad. It's only been an hour and 15 minutes.
Trying to write new character sheets.
You know, it took me longer to make the characters than it did to execute this campaign. And I had big things planned for tonight. I had big things planned, guys.
I saw your tweet and I was so hype. I was like, all right,
Me too.
There were big things
That's
planned
I'm
for
pretty
about to learn
tonight.
some things, like about how much damage a fireball does.
Oh, I can't believe I went into death by 1 HP as well. I could have... The friendly village people could have revived me if I wasn't there. 1 HP.
Yeah.
I would have rescued you guys and everything.
I'm guessing he resisted scare because he was too high level, right?
Yeah. It only affects up to 6 hit dice. He had 8.
What was his AC?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the details.
I just
you
want
could have gotten all
I'm
sorts
genuinely
of
interested in what his AC was, because
higher than
He's a wizard,
13.
right?
Over 9,000.
higher than 13.
Higher than
Nine.
13.
Oh, it could have gone so well.
It could have gone. You know, I don't
I like
think
how the wizard was able to just outfight the barbarian.
he
Yeah,
didn't
two
outfight
13s. I bet his AC was 13. I bet I needed a 14 to hit. Even.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good game, everybody. I guess true to the spirit of Dungeons and Dragons, game over. I guess we all have a free evening now. I don't
have
know
a
what
reserve
else to
spot in
say.
your next game, right?
Do you guys have any last words? Anything you guys want to say?
Yeah, I feel that if D&D didn't use the Imperial system of measuring, we would have survived.
How so?
I feel like the metric system is just... I just think, in general, everything we measured, if it had been done using the metric system, would have been more precise, and I would have had 1 more HP.
At what
because
point
I
did
don't know why we're
I ever
measuring
use
HP in-
Imperial? When did I use Imperial?
I want to think. The radius of the fireball.
I didn't
If
say
that had been
radius.
meters,
I
I
didn't.
would have been far enough away.
How big was that house? 'Cause I backed off. I was like backing into a corner.
I think the only thing that I said was that the house is 30 feet long, and the radius of a fireball spell. Fireball. Where is it? Fireball is 20-foot radius, so it's a 40-foot fireball, 40 foot across.
Yeah, so just it's oh god.
Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah.
I was
Now I
about
have
to
win
walk out of
another
the house too.
competition.
That was the plan. I was like, all right, I'm gonna walk out of the house and burn it. But then he burnt it, so I didn't have to.
A lot of love for the metric system in chat. Just saying.
All right. Well, good game, everybody. Any other final shout-outs? Any final wishes?
Shout out to Nina, best part of this channel.
She's not even here. She hasn't been on stream in ages.
Shout out to
That's-
Forgotten Kingdoms.
Another reason why we failed.
Team egg rolls for life.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. All right, guys. This was One Shots, and I'll announce the next contest next week sometime.
It was quite
Today
a
I was
one
that's
shot.
exactly why it's called one shots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chaotic Evil for life. How short it was.
I don't think the wizard. I don't think Burgess got to do anything.
Burgess, yeah, you're.
I mean,
you try and stop.
I had that
Why
nice
did-
ESP play. I figured out that we were probably gonna die, and then we just decided to kill ourselves instead.
Yeah.
So
All right.
We decided to kill ourselves. Whoa.
Good game,
Whoa.
guys.
Whoa.
Good game.
I
Good
decided-
game.